boys and girls and everyone else, welcome. Welcome back. I would like to apologize for the absence, but there's a good reason for it. I'm not making excuses, but my chest condition is still ongoing, still waiting to get some x-rays done and stuff like that. So I'm still battling with that, and to be quite honest, I have been struggling with some stuff. Let me try to explain to you. Well, disclaimer first of all, let's not be racist, this is not me taking one side or other side. It's just like, it's something that I didn't notice, but it has been constantly in my head. So, all of the things that's going on in all of the Western world right now, right? All the illegal immigration, all of that stuff, and especially here in the UK. I feel like it's getting into a point of starting to get into a critical point. No comment. But what most people don't realize, when they are busy hating on each other, the right versus the left, the patriots versus the invaders, that's what they call them. Just for context here, I am white. Well, I'm Portuguese, I am white, but I'm not British. So, and maybe I'm noticing this more now that I am out and about more on the deliveries. And also, disclaimer, what I'm going to be talking about, I never experienced it from any of my customers when I am delivering. This is always from the general public. Maybe now that I am more out and about, because before I started the deliveries I was a little bit more shielded, because, well, I work at an office job and on the hospital job as well. So basically I wasn't out and about, and I am not a very outgoing person either. So when I wasn't working, most of the times I was home, or I was just dealing and interacting with my own family. So I didn't realize that well, I guess. But let me stop fuffing about. So what have I been experiencing more? So sentences like fucking white guy from one side, from the other side, fucking foreigner. So I am stuck in a limbo here. Like, where do I fit in then? It's not like I want to fit in, but I just want to live my life in peace. When I came into this country, I fully embraced the culture. Well, for fuck's sake, my wife, she's British. I've surrounded myself with British people, with all of her family. Even I've avoided falling into the trap of just socializing with those little communities like the Portuguese community in here, because I wanted to integrate myself in the country that it was gonna be my home now, that is giving me such opportunity to better my life. And so I did it. So what else it is required from me then, just to be left to live my life in peace? And this is like, well, you just have to man up. There's hate everywhere. Yeah, I totally understand that, but at the end of the day, when you get home and you sit on the sofa, you start thinking about it, and you get to a point that you can only take that much. I'm not saying that I'm going to break down and cry, but it takes a toll on your mental. So that's one of the reasons that I haven't been even feeling it's not even the part of recording, because I do record a lot. Well, I am always recording to safety purposes, and I always talking as well. I have a bunch of footage that I just need to edit, but I don't have the mental strength after all of this, when I get home, to see it and edit a video to post it. Don't get me wrong, I sit on the computer still, but I just throw myself at video games, that's it. So I can just, I don't know, numb my mind. I don't even know. So where do people like me, where do we fit in then? We are, well, hated is quite a, well, I was going to say hated is quite a strong word, but at the end of the day, that's what it is, hate. We are hated by both sides, isn't it? One side is because we are white, and the other side is because we are not British. Even though I've been most of my life in this country, done everything by the rules, everything by the book, and also made sure that I respected the culture and lived the culture as well, because what's the point of you coming into a country if you are just going to be doing the same thing as you've been in your own country? That's not just stay in your country then. Just lovely weather. Is starting to rain now, and I have 30 miles to do now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, that's why I haven't been recording, I haven't been posting videos. That's basically the reason. And then I'm going through a process on the hospital job as well, because but that's a story for another day, because they are trying to get me sacked because of my disability. My eye condition is protected under the Disability Act, the Equality Act, I mean, and they are trying to be funny with me. So that's another one to fuck up my mind. It is just such a difference when I'm riding this bike and then when I'm out delivering on a moped. When I'm out on this bike, everyone nods at me. When I'm out in a moped, I do nod at them, but they just fuck you, bro. Who the fuck are you nodding to? But yeah, that's it, guys. But well, we will continue to try to keep positive, living our life, do the best that we can to be the best person that we can. Let's not, oh, that's a rainbow there. Let's not let hate consume us as well. Just because other people are shit doesn't mean that you have to be shit as well. That's my motto. So we will be back. I'm in the process of getting out of the hospital job that will be extremely beneficial for my mental health and even for my own time management. The food delivery is going as good as it can be. I'm getting better and better at managing and making the most money that I can while still having fun driving the bike and interacting with people. Such unique interactions that I have. It's amazing. It is amazing, and I want to show you guys some of them as well. But yeah, so on a positive note, guys, we are still alive, we are still breathing, we are still here, and we will be back now. stronger than ever. And also, don't forget, code Jack10 for the biker guard. Amazing. If you live in the UK, you need it. The link in the description, guys. And a very special thank you for my good friend from Biker Guard, Mark. I hope you are well, my good friend. I didn't forget about you. And I shall see you on the next one, guys. Now, I'm just going to pray that doesn't rain and it doesn't start hailing again like it already did twice today on my way there. And I did miss riding the CB. Stay safe, guys, and I shall see you on the next one.